This is the Negro Ninja. And today I'm going to talk about, okay, some of what Malcolm X be saying, okay, and how I agree with some of what he's saying. Now, he's a Muslim. I am a Christian. I don't agree with his religion, okay, but Malcolm X had some valid points, okay. Now, I was watching a civil rights hero the other day, and he was basically talking about what they used to do when they were not allowed in certain white restaurants. Okay. So what he said they did was they would just go to the store, come back and eat the food on the sidewalk next to the restaurant that they were not allowed to eat in. Okay, because they wanted white people to see them. Okay. Now, before I go on, let me just give credit to all the civil rights heroes that worked to get us all the rights that we have today as black people. Okay, they did a lot. But them just sitting out there getting sprayed with water hoses and beat up, just sitting there passive aggressively is only just a small piece. So they did a whole bunch of stuff behind the scenes. Okay. Now, Malcolm X thing was, why take it? Now, people try to make Malcolm X seem like he's just this hothead, like he just off the handle. Okay, I was listening to what he was saying again. Okay, and he said that, he doesn't agree with peaceful protesting. Now, he basically just saying he don't believe that he should be out there getting his ass beat because he want to protest. He said that if somebody sick a dog on the black man should be allowed to kill the dog. He basically just saying retaliation. He didn't say just go out there and wreck stuff. Okay, that's never. Malcolm X had more sense than that. Okay, and that's why they took him out. Okay, so he was clearly not. He may have been lost, with the religion he was with. Okay, but he seemed like he would have gradually discovered the truth had he been living. Let's say that. Okay, but when you stop to think about this, it's easy to just say, "Oh well, what they did got you the rights to what you're doing right now." But once again, this is just a small piece of the pie. They did a lot of stuff in the courtroom. They just said, "Oh, okay, they're just out here and getting hosed down and stuff." No, they did some stuff. Okay, you had black lawyers and just all types of stuff. But I'm coming to not really think that that's all that good like people think it is with the sitting outside, being passive aggressively harassing white people. Okay, because that type of stuff reminds me of the gang stalking that I'm dealing with. With this obsessive rainbow zombie neighbor. Like a few of them that's rainbow zombies. They're just obsession. Okay, now I'm going to tell you the story. It happened like a few days ago. Okay, and it really pissed me off. And he's out here doing it right now at around, what is it, like 2:32 a.m. Okay, so basically, dude basically starts trying to point. Let me see if I can show y'all. Hold on. All right, so here it is again. My car is on the what is this? Apparently that's the right side on this picture. So that's my car. That's the Rainbow Zombies car. Now he didn't really used to park like that at first, but now he's just so thirsty for attention that he's really trying to mirror me. So he really parked literally across from me trying to point, and it's really Rainbow Zombie. Now once again he has a girlfriend and all this type of stuff. I just mind my own business. I had an issue with them when I was parking in the squares or whatever. But when you have an issue with something, you remove yourself from the situation. And that's what I did. I removed myself from the situation. Okay, then the problem decided to remove himself where there was no problem and cause some more problems. You're just a queer. All right. Now, once again, I'm just minding my own business. I don't have to associate with anybody that I don't want to associate with. And this is, what it's really all about. Okay, so and I just basically, just talked shit as soon as I saw it. Okay, and I sensed that one of the people that's in cahoots with him was already outside, so they hear everything I say. And you can also just hear what somebody's saying when they're just talking loud outside. Okay, And I was just talking shit. And then I just went to move the car or whatever, so he's not pointing at me, because it's really, it's pretty annoying, because, like I said, if I don't want nothing to do with you, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't associate with gay people. Okay. And I'm not going to. Okay. So, anyway, dude got a girlfriend. Okay. So, later on that day, my sister gets home. Okay. And she comes in and tells me what was going on. I'm getting all hyped. And I'm like, am I have to whoop somebody's ass or something? So she's like, no, listen. And basically saying that the dude was like, yeah, he saw the tow truck over here looking at your tag. And he said that he told them not to mess with your car. I'm like, no, I said, look, I'm a grown ass man. Don't play with me like that. What the fuck can he do if they decided to tow the car? You know the apartments be looking to see which cars to tow that don't belong there. What the fuck gonna happen? I said, my tags check out, ain't nothing to worry about. Okay. And she basically get mad and I'm calling him the F word. I said, that's what the fuck he is. Otherwise he wouldn't be called that. Okay, I just be minding my own business. I don't want nothing to do with nobody around here. Okay. Why should I have anything to do with anybody around here? Niggas ain't doing shit for me. Fuck them. Okay, plus I don't care for him anyway. Okay, just not my cup of tea. So, anyway, so she basically is in cahoots with him, basically, because why would you try to speak up for this type of dude right here? What type of person are you? You can't even trust your own family members. Okay, now your family members get tired of you complaining about stuff, and they would rather you just simply just associate with these people so they ain't got to hear them complaining. You can't really trust relatives. All right. Now, once again, him and his girlfriend is in sync. Okay, me and my sister is not in sync, so I'm pretty irritated at the whole situation. And then at 3 o'clock in the morning, I look outside around 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, and I pointed, so he ain't pointing towards me. But his girlfriend decided to point towards me right beside him. I was like, what the heck? So it's like she's saying, oh, he want to be straight. Well, I show him, and then you see how they're in sync. Okay, but when you telling people what's going on, they want to think you crazy. Okay, because it ain't that people think you crazy. They just don't give a fuck. Like I say, people are in cahoots. When you do something to somebody's friend, like defend yourself, they don't have to explain it. You can just say, oh, if somebody beat their friend's ass or something, they're not going to think that, oh, my friend is a dick. They're going to want revenge and all this type of stuff. So that's the type of stuff that the righteous have to deal with. While the people around you is always an excuse. Like, why should you do this? I'm like, no, you're supposed to just have my back. Okay. If you're on the same team, there's no questions. Okay. Now, anybody else would probably handle this situation in a more destructive way, to be honest with you. But, it's pretty irritating. Okay. Pretty dumb. Then today, okay, I seen this dude park somewhere else because it's raining. I literally seen him move his car from the cul-de-sac. Okay. I guess because he don't like walking over there while it's raining. So when it stops raining, now it's about 2 o'clock is when I saw it. I saw him literally drive and put his car back across from mine. You telling me you're going to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning just to harass a neighbor that don't want nothing to do with you? You got a bitch. Okay, and I know you watch the videos. Okay. If that ain't proof enough to leave a nigga the fuck alone, then you just need to leave him alone. All right, that's just how gay people do. Gay people just can't have peace. They don't want you to have peace. And, these people are so obsessed with association that wherever I'm parked, like if I'm parked like this, half the time they're not even parking over here. But sometimes they even go as far as to try to park just because they want me to look like I'm in association with them. Stupid people. Now, once again, going back to the civil rights thing, this is what black people do. Okay, that's why I don't respect that tactic. Now, you can just say, oh, man, you one of them little young cats. You don't appreciate nothing. Malcolm X apparently didn't either. Okay. Like I said, it's just low-level bullshit. Like, and he made valid points about it. If you're not wanted, why be there? If nobody wants nothing to do with you, why try to force them to accept you? So it's very passive. And they wonder why people say that a lot of black men are overly feminine and all this type of stuff. It's not masculine. Okay. Because low level people in general do that type of stuff. If you don't want nothing to do with them, they'll just harass you like that, passively aggressively, just like they do at jobs, just like that Reddit post was talking about. Okay, so and you got to wonder why society tries to only focus on that part of the civil rights movement. Okay, how they just sat there and they just took it, and then white people just eventually say, you know what, y'all some bitches and y'all took it this long. Fuck it, I'm tired. You can come in the restaurant and eat, damn. And that right there is deep. And that is probably another reason why rainbow zombies feel the need to compare themselves to that movement, because they harass you in the same damn way. Okay, and when you're seeing, the technique in action, when it's used towards you, then you really understand how dumb it really is. Okay. It's not righteous then. Okay. Like I say, the best thing to do, if you want to get along with somebody, you let people be. If they don't want nothing to do with you, they don't want nothing to do with you. Okay, you can't just force yourself upon people. You can't just make people accept you. And that's one thing I noticed growing up, having to put up with people. Like if people don't want to include you in nothing and you talk about them, like that can kind of funny. And somebody just tells you, well, just let them be. Not everybody gonna like you. Not everybody gonna accept you. But when you talk about people you don't like, I'm like, these some annoying motherfuckers. Why they so goddamn irritating? These people just like you, man. Not everybody's gonna be like you. People got a different way of showing admiration for you. You just got to learn how to accept people. Now you have to understand that people telling you this is not people that is on your side. Because why can't people ever just say, let's go to war with these people that's annoying you? Fuck these people. They always try to tell you how to put up with the bullshit. That's how you know that's the matrix right there. Ain't nobody got to be around motherfuckers not want to be around. Like I say, motherfucker, there's a lot of motherfuckers around here that don't want shit to do with me, but you don't see me. He don't want nothing to do with me. First of all, that just sounds gay right there. Okay. Oh, this person don't want nothing to do with me. Let me just look at when they leave. Whenever they leave, I'm finna leave. Whenever they come home, I'm finna exit my house or leave when they leave or whatever. That don't make any sense. Now, since nobody gives a fuck, let's just put it in perspective that everybody can see. Let's think about a whore. Okay, she doesn't want nothing to do with this particular nigga, especially if it's a nigga that she was dating. Okay, so she wants him to get his stuff and leave or whatever. And he says, okay, I'll get my stuff, but I'm finna just sleep right in front of your mailbox. Okay. You finna notice me. I'm finna just sleep right in front of your mailbox. Now tell somebody that story. Let a whore tell that story. Will anybody tell this bitch? Well, people got their own way of showing love. Some people just can't get over you because they love you so much. You're gonna have to accept this person to let them back in. They're not gonna do that shit. That's why I don't take shit from nobody when they try to tell me dumb shit like that. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Shut the fuck up. Okay, this is shit that they would probably they wouldn't even tell their own kids no dumb shit like that. Okay, but people think you're gonna be gullible enough to believe this shit. Okay, I'm telling you, listen to how people talk to their friends and listen to the advice they give you. You don't have nobody but Jesus and God. That's all a man has. Okay, the people that see you complaining about stuff want you to be like what you're complaining about. There are no friends. Okay, unless y'all are both godly people, there's no such thing. If people can come at you trying to pretend to be godly all they want to, okay, anybody with some sense will not even come at you anyway. Okay, they'll just let you be. All right, that's trying to force some shit. I already told y'all before. Anything that is forced is just violation. It's rape. Okay, it's just rape. That's just ridiculous. Okay, and then once again, think about society. Why are they focusing on mostly that part? Like I said, people have to be hardcore into education to understand, like a lot of stuff that really went on during the civil rights that really made a difference for real. Okay, and then they can try to dispute what I'm saying, but look at all the riots that's happening right now. First of all, that's a conspiracy. Okay, so despite the fact that all those riots are happening, there's some stuff going on that's, that don't really got nothing to do with that particular part. These are people that are paid to do this. And if you take your ass down there trying to riot, you're going to get in trouble. Okay. But, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy out here. Okay. Once again, Malcolm X never said do nothing stupid. Okay. He just said that they should be able to defend themselves when they just out there peacefully protesting and they just coming out there throwing shit at them and stuff. And it's true. Right, but let's just put it in perspective, though. All right. Then on top of that, you're around people that don't like you. Of course, violence is going to eventually happen. They're just stupid. Like, you clearly don't like this person, and they're trying to force themselves upon you. What good is going to happen from that? Okay. Now, of course, I'm not saying that, I'm finna try to assault nobody, because why would I say that? That's just, and I already know what time it is, because, like, people be trying to bait you into doing something stupid, basically. Okay. But it's just ignorant. All right, Malcolm X thing was just go where you like, make your own shit. Now, that is true, but there's a lot of variables, because when black people really did have their own communities, they was winning, the United States declared war on them. They started bombing their communities with World War I planes and stuff. That shit was crazy. All the sabotage, killing black business owners and stuff, they was crazy. All right. But like I said, there can just be no peace with people that you don't want to be around, because these people don't got no peace in themselves. Why they fuck with you in a passive aggressive way. Okay. Like that stupid paparazzi song. I'm your biggest fan. I'll follow you until you love me. But the reality is, that just make you hate it more. And that's all I got to say for this rant. And this has been the Negro Ninja, bringing you your Negro message for today. Negro out.